Dalton Donner and Veronica Sawyer thoroughly enjoyed the movie Love Destiny, featuring Mike Meyer and Winona Ryder, and went back to Veronica's house to talk, have a few beers, and talk. Veronica rents a house that is nestled in a lake community along Lake Serenity. Old, but has been restored by Veronica and some of her friends, who spent an entire summer every vacation helping her to modernize it. They are sitting together on Veronica's couch in her living room with a view of Lake Serenity and begin having a conversation. This is a beautiful house, Veronica. I know. I wish I owned it. You can't afford it? No, are you serious? And the money they pay me at Westerberg High School? If I moved in with you, Veronica, I'm sure we can afford it together. That would be wonderful. Dalton, I like you, but I need more time to decide if our relationship has a potential for commitment. Why would you even ponder the notion that I would consider cheating on you? I've seen lust in your eyes. Dalton, like I said before, it's a lust for scientific knowledge. I'm a science teacher, so we'll save that. I'm unconvinced. I think we have a beautiful platonic relationship, Veronica, and that union of souls is so valuable that I wouldn't consider discarding it for some cheap sex. The profound love that a man and a woman can achieve together brings such a feeling of fulfillment to the mind, body, soul, and spirit that to live without is to live an empty life, roaming the barren, soulless lands of desperation. I think we are beautiful together too, Dalton. But I know that you are a very horny guy. I don't want you to misguide your sexual pleasure. You can trust me, Veronica. Hey, look, Mike. There's a bunch of students from Westerberg High School partying on a yacht on Lake Serenity. They're not supposed to be here. Lake Serenity is a private community. What should we do, Veronica? Are we going to call the police on our own students? Maybe we should take a boat and talk to them. Do you feel comfortable doing that? Yeah, sure. Mike and Veronica took a boat to the yacht where their students are. Dalton and Veronica see their students partying on a yacht. They're drinking pot and, smoking pot and drinking cases of beer. They look like they're having fun. Excuse me. Are you people aware of the fact that this is a private lake and you are not allowed to party here? A guy named Jim Randolph responds to him. Not only are we aware that we're not supposed to party here, but we also don't give a shit. Jim Randolph. You're an honor roll student. What has gotten into you? It's not what's gotten into me. It's what I've gotten into. I've gotten into reckless behavior. I've gotten into drinking. I've gotten into stealing cars. I've gotten into lewd and lascivious behavior. I've gotten into having sex with married women. I've gotten into a lot of things. All this while being an excellent student. I'm a Renaissance man. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that you, Bertha Chevalier? The bitch who stole popcorn and candy from the Dream Love Theatre and stopped production of any food items containing that delectable ingredient, gooey caramel? Uh, yes, it is. It is me, Bertha Chevalier, in the flesh. All of a sudden, a spaceship is seen landing on a shore of Lake Serenity. From which emerges Kando, an alien from planet Jandan Q. Kando telekinetically levitates the boat and the yacht above the lake and stares up at the occupants. I am Kando from planet Jandan Q. We know that, Kando. What the fuck are you doing here? I have come in search of my wife, Isidore X. I don't think she's here, Kando. All of a sudden, a holographic image of Isidore appears above the lake. It then teleports itself to an unknown location in time and space. It was Isidore X. She was here a few seconds and then teleported to somewhere in time and space that I am determined to find out. We want to help you, Kando. We know you love her. They talked to Kando that night. Dalton and Veronica went back to Veronica's lake house that evening to discuss the events of the evening. Meeting an actual alien from another planet has been a most enthralling experience. I agree. I think that part of our purpose as human beings in this life is to discover. When we make discoveries that are transcendent, insofar as they transcend ordinary mundane reality, our souls are enlightened as we fulfill our manifest destiny on this planet. That's also the way I see it, Veronica. What a beautiful night it is, isn't it? That it is. I love your lake house, Veronica. I want to see you purchase it. I would love to. I have to get home, Veronica. Don't go, Dalton. Not yet. Really? Yeah, stay the night here with me. I would love to. Do you have an extra bed? We don't need an extra bed, Dalton. You can sleep in my bed with me. You got me, Veronica. I'll sleep in your bed with you. This is so wonderful. I hope this means that our relationship is getting to a more profound place. We'll find out. They enjoyed the night. Dalton and Veronica were sitting on a couch in Veronica's lake house philosophizing and having an intimate encounter when all of a sudden they saw a spaceship land on the beach next to the lake, from out of which emerged Kando and Isidorix. I don't believe my eyes, Veronica. Is it Kando and Isidorix back together? It looks like it to me, Dalton. Let's go outside and talk to them. Dalton and Veronica went to the beach to see two extremely happy looking aliens in a love embrace. I've finally gotten Isidorax back. I am so profoundly happy. I'm giving you another chance, Kendall. Don't have another tawdry affair with a prostitute, and we should be fine. You have prostitutes on Planet Jonathan Q, Kendall? Yes, we do. But I didn't have an affair with a prostitute. I had an affair with a prostibot. Come again? What's a prostibot? It's a robot that has been designed by engineers on planet Chanticue specifically to be a prostitute for gentlemen. Now, a gentleman would have an affair with a robot slut. It's not a robot slut. It's a prostitute. It's a Dorex. Have some respect. A slut is a slut, Kando, so I don't have any respect. You still think it's cheating, is it, Dorex? Yes, Kando, it is cheating. How can you consider that to be cheating? The prostitute is an inanimate object with no soul, feelings, emotions, or intuitions. If the prostitute is an inanimate object with no soul, feelings, emotions, or intuitions, then why were you angry when I called it a robot slut? That's a good point, Kendall. Let me think about that. Maybe you're right. It brings me to another philosophical question. Does the phenomenon of human or alien love by its very existence imply that the soul does exist and that materialist science can only go so far in explaining human and alien life? Maybe, Kendo. If the materialist scientists were completely right, a person could infer from their theories love is a brain state or neuronal pattern in the human brain that perhaps is an evolutionary adaptation. What do you think, Dalton? I'm a science teacher, as you know, and I believe that love does exist, Veronica. My scientific theories are grounded in both more materialist ideas of Einstein and the ideas of quantum physics postulated by such people as Erwin Schrödinger. I think that the fact that you want to believe that in the existence of something implies that it does exist. I believe in love, Veronica. I love you. I love you too, Dalton. Let's enjoy the night. They had a wonderful night. Dalton, Veronica, Canto, and Isidorus got up early the next morning and decided to spend the day at the lake on the beach. They put all of their supplies, such as beach blankets and rafts, into Dalton's Pinto and drove to the lake. Here is the conversation they had in the car. Have you ever been swimming, Kendall? Yeah. Isidorex and I go to a lake on Planet Jan and Q every Some are called Lake Phantasm. Why do they call it Lake Phantasm? Because there are ghosts and phantasms that linger on the lake at night. Phantasmagoric spirits can be heard at play in the rustling of the leaves in the trees and on the surface of the lake. It is a menacing presence, and yet a presence that is also exhilarating. When you make love to your lover on the lake, there is a feeling that you are being watched by these unseen entities. These specters bring out a passion in alien lovers that strengthens the love. That's beautiful, Kando. They finally get to the beach. Standing on the beach is the prostitute that Kando had an affair with. She has an angry look on her face. They get out of the car to talk to her. Fancy seeing you here, Kando. What are you doing here, Barbara? I'm here to talk to you. We just had a tawdry affair, Barbara. This is my wife, Isadora X. By some turn of fortune, she has found it in her heart to forgive me for having an affair with you, you robot slut. Don't hurt her feelings, Kando. She may be a prostitute or a robot slut, but she has feelings. Is that true? Can you put feelings into a robot? Can you put the feelings of a human being or a sentient being with an awareness and consciousness into an inanimate object that was created by scientists and engineers? If we could put the feelings of a human being or a sentient being into a robot, that means that people can create life. As a science teacher, that is a question that science is asking. The main question is whether matter gives birth to mind or mind gives birth to matter. For the sake of argument, let's assume that a robot does have feelings. With that assumption in mind, be kind to her. She has a sentient mind and awareness. That is correct. But you are a robot slut, Barbara. I just needed a little bit of sexual arousal. That's it, Kando. If you are admitting that Barbara is not an inanimate object but a sentient being with feelings, then I'm leaving you. In that case, it was adultery. She may be a sentient being with feelings, but they are nothing like the feelings that I have for you, Isadora X. You have feelings? Good. You are really going to feel this. Isadora X kicks Kando in the balls. He starts jumping around, screaming in shrill agony. Isadora X instantly teleports back to planet John and Q, leaving Kando in both physical pain and heartbreak. That sucks, Kando. We feel bad for you, Kando. We would like to help you get Isadora X back. That would be very nice. We would be happy to help a friend. You deserve to be happy. They talk to Candle into the evening. The next evening comes, and Dalton, Candle, and Veronica decide to go to the lake house for the evening. They are sitting in lawn chairs under a beautiful moonlit night when they see a bunch of their students partying on the lake. Also in the distance, they see what appears to be Isidorex in the distance on the beach. She comes up to them and starts speaking. Hi, Kado. I have come to sit here with you and enjoy the evening. You've come back, Kando. Um, so happy. All of a sudden, what they thought was Isidorex reveals herself to be Tammy Tomlinson, a student at Westerbrook High School. As she pulls off an alien mask to show her face. Sorry, douchebag. I'm not Isidorex, your beloved alien lover from Planet Janicu. I'm Tammy Tomlinson. This stupid bitch tricked me. You'll pay for this, bitch. Tammy, you're a very bright student. You're in honors astrophysics. What are you doing here? At Lake Serenity, tricking an alien. I was just goofing around. That goofing around just bought you detention, young lady. It bought her more than detention. All of a sudden, Kando psychically. The found Tammy and the people she came with above Lake Serenity. They are trapped by the power of the psychic wavelength of energy emitted by his eyes, which create an anti-gravity vacuum in a space with repulsive forces coming out at them from the other direction to keep them in a specific place. I'm going to keep you people up there for a long time. Get them out of there, Kando. Yeah. Release them, Kando. They were just goofing around. I'm just goofing around too. This is fun. They are stuck up there. I can just watch them fight for their survival. This is wrong, Kando. The revenge that you are seeking isn't worth it. All of a sudden, the real Isadora teleports to Lake Serenity and appears to them. You can let them go, Kando. I can't let them go. Isadorex, they tried to trick me into thinking that Tammy Tomlinson was you. I know, I saw it. You're going to just let them get away with that? Yeah. Why? Because I have a sense of humor. What's a sense of humor? You would know what it was if you had a sense of humor, Candle. Hi, Dalton. Some aliens on planet Shanaku have evolved to get a sense of humor, and some haven't. Obviously, Kando hasn't. All of a sudden, Kando teleports back to planet Shanaku, leaving the students stuck suspended up above Lake Serenity. This is awful. Get them out of there, Kando. I can't. Only can. Or get them out of there as it arcs. I can't. Only Kando and a few other aliens have that power. They're gonna starve up there as a Dorax. Until we get an alien here with the power to get them out of there, we can take a helicopter up to them to feed them. That would be good. They went back to Veronica's lake house for the evening. They sat on Veronica's couch next to the window with a beautiful view of Lake Serenity. This place is so nice, Veronica. I really want to see you purchase it. Believe me, I love it too. I want to purchase it. I can't afford it. Like I said before, you could purchase it if I moved in with you. Like I said before, don't. I'm not sure if our relationship is strong enough. You seem to lack commitment. You have to choose whether you want to continue engaging in sexual affairs that Are strictly physical pleasure devoid of platonic love, or you want something that's both romantically fulfilling, a romantically fulfilling relationship, and is sexually fulfilling? I want you, Veronica. I want that transcendent feeling of being so in love that life itself is thrown into such a beautiful perspective that it's a supreme pleasure just to get up in the morning to see you. That was beautifully stated, Dalton. But a person must live up to his words. You must find the inner strength in yourself to commit to love. You can trust me, Veronica. We shall see about that. Dalton and Veronica continue to talk into the evening. They got up the next day to go to the lake, Serenity. Dalton and Veronica enjoyed their day at Lake Serenity immensely and went back home. Tomorrow, they had to go back to Westbrook High School to start another week. They arrive at school Monday morning and go to their respective rooms. Veronica makes an announcement in the principal's office. Good morning, students. Welcome to another week. I have an announcement to make. Kando from Planet Jonahue will be here on Thursday in his spaceship. Anybody who would like to go on a field trip the Planet Jonahue is welcome to join him on the spaceship, where there is enough room to accommodate the whole school. On Planet Jonahue, we shall visit the Westbrook High School that exists there. Kando from Planet Jonahue then proceeds to make an announcement. Good morning, students. I am Kando from Planet Jonahue. I have an announcement that I would like to make. My wife Isidorex has abandoned me, and I am broken-hearted. If any of you see her, can you please implore her to take me back? Thank you. Meanwhile, in Dalton Donner's classroom, where his students have assembled for the morning's lecture, Isidorix is there to meet the students. Good morning, class. That cheating bastard is not getting me back. He had an affair with a robot slut. Good morning, Isidorix. I see a beautiful relationship between you and Kando. He cheated on you with a robot slut. That's inexcusable. However, I think that if he redeems himself, then maybe you should go back to him. No comment for now.